Hey gents, today we're taking a look at another suit company as part of my roundup that I'm working on made-to-measure companies. I've done Indochino, Oliver Wick's, Combatant Gentleman. Today we're taking a look at SuitSupply, and my first observation, which you'll notice, I don't have for comparison. I already recycled the boxes for the other ones, but the SuitSupply box is twice the size of either three other companies. So it looks like this suit is fully laid out in the box and has never been folded, as was the case with my Indochino, Oliver Wick's, and Combatant Gentleman boxes. I also made the assumption before I did this video that SuitSupply was a made-to-measure company. That was just my own perception, but it's not. You go in, you put in the size you want, which is an off-the-rack size. For me, that's a 38 long, because I need long arms, long torso, but I need a nice slim fit. And so what I'm taking a look at today is how the fitting works, how the quality of the material is, and is it worth it? Because you're essentially looking at the same price to go to Oliver Wick's to get a made-to-measure suit as you are with SuitSupply, and some of those trade-off and differences there. As we jump in here, make sure you subscribe to learn about the best menswear on the internet. Give a thumbs up for looking amazing in a crisp, clean, good-fitting suit, and spending your best dollar on these suit companies because there's a bunch of them now. A big thank you to all of my subscribers and those of you who always comment on my videos, because that is what keeps the videos like this coming. So here's what we have here. This is a very well packed up suit in order to keep it nice and clean. So we have a box. Empty box, purely for containment. Oh, so the suit is actually filled over here so that it's not folded or wrinkled. Very interesting. In this envelope, we even have a return label right here, so you can slap that on. Right. This is a reusable suit bag here. The garment bag that ships with SuitSupply is a much more substantial bag. Not only would it be good for hanging and storing, as you can see here, it's got little zippers and pockets here, but the whole thing, once you were to have your suit in here, folds up, and then it has a nice exterior on the outside. This looks like weather resistant, and it folds up in half so that you'd be able to ship it or take it with you and travel with it. Not just use it for hanging and storage in your own home, but also for shipping. And so of the three companies so far, this is the fourth, much nicer garment bag than the others. So this is a crazy box mechanism. The other three companies had nothing like this. And what it looks like is it kept the suit nice, clean, and pressed in the shipping process. And yes, I understand I should have done this on the floor, but it's too much of a pain, the lighting and everything. Wow, so even within the box, there was a cardboard figure that runs up the entire thing, hooks on to this hanger, and kept this thing stiff and sturdy through the shipping. That's an impressive feat of design and that packaging. Let's open this bad boy up. So this is the Lazio gray stripe. This is the three-piece. So you can see I have my vest right here. And what you'll notice in some of the research is that you're essentially getting the same suit in wool. So this is the 120s Vitale Barberis wool that you get with either Indochino or Oliver Wick's. So what you're essentially choosing between with these different companies is the sizing and fit options as you go. One of the things that they have in this box that they recommend is that you go to a tailor to make minor alterations while you wait. SuitSupply also has their own physical stores, so if you go into their stores, they'll do the tailoring for you. But if you're like me, I don't live anywhere near one, so I'd have to go to a local tailor. So that model is a little bit different from the companies like Oliver Wick's, where you put in your measurements and you get a made-to-measure suit. Now the big difference there is you're waiting 4 to 5 weeks in order to get the suit from a made-to-measure company. Indochino took me 5, Oliver Wick's took me like 3.5. And with SuitSupply, I ordered this like 5 days ago and it's already here. There's also no option as I was ordering in my memory of putting in your pant size, and surprisingly these pants fit perfectly. I always have trouble buying pants. I'm a 31, 34, so I'm always having trouble finding pants that are small enough in the waist and long enough in the length, but these pants fit perfectly around my waist and they go right down to where I'd want them on my shoes. Frankly, I'm shocked. I mean, the pants fit well, the vest fits well, the jacket fits well, and usually I have a lot of trouble buying off the rack. So frankly, out of the box, off the rack, high quality suit, fits really well, shipped very securely, and from what they say, a straightforward return exchange process, and you can go get this tailored. Now, another key caveat is that other made-to-measure companies like Indochino and Oliver Wicks give you some amount of budget for tailoring and alterations. If this were to have came pretty out of line, it could cost you $40, $50 to get alterations, because they usually charge per seam, and it could be $5 to $10 per seam. So I'm looking forward to putting this head to head with my other made to measure companies. If this had came and had been very off, then I wouldn't really consider it in the same class. But SuitSupply is an excellent option if you need something quickly. So if you need to order a suit and have it here within the next 2 weeks, and it's very critical that you have it, SuitSupply is a great option. $5.99 is still a very good price for the type of quality that you are getting from SuitSupply. And if you have a little bit more time and a little bit more leeway, you would be able to go with a made-to-measure option. SuitSupply, of course, isn't nearly as customizable as the other ones. The lapel on my suit is a little bit wider than I probably would have chosen, but then again, you also are seeing a much more wider lapel come back into style. For a few years, it was a very slim, 2.5-inch lapel, but on this one, it's a little bit wider, and I'm frankly really into it. There you go, gents. You can color me surprised. I wasn't sure I was going to be keeping this suit just based on some of the fit options, but right out of the box, it fits really well. I'd go to their website, I'd check out their sizing guide, and if you're curious about them, know that high quality, good fit so far, and stay tuned for that head-to-head comparison that should be coming out early to mid-January. I still am waiting on one more thing that I need to work on that video. Keep in mind, it seems like there are hundreds of options for materials that you can order from SuitSupply, and so you can get grays, navies, blacks, and they have a few other kind of more fashion-forward items on there. You can also build your own based on the type of materials that you want, not just choosing right from their website. This is just one of their standards that I chose. If you have any questions about the suit that I ordered, SuitSupply, my ordering process, anything else, you can always comment below or reach out at @_Cavalier on Twitter. Thank you to everyone who comments and subscribes. This video came straight from you guys, like I said. Same thing with my dress shirt video and everything else. I'm trying to be as collaborative as possible, while not only me discovering, finding, and introducing you to new brands, but also if you guys have questions about them, trying to be your guinea pig to figure out what companies are best suited for you to invest in. Looking forward to opening up more stuff and taking a look. Until next time, gents, this is the Cavalier.